Welcome to part four. Now, in part four, I want to talk about this great misconception in youth sports that parents are the problem. I don't believe that. I think the vast majority of parents are great people who love their kids and only want the best for them. In fact, I've never met a parent who's intentionally trying to make his kid hate sports and quit. So why does this happen? Well, back in 1964 in New York City, there was a famous case of the murder of a New York socialite named Kitty Genovese. She was stabbed to death outside her apartment while dozens of her neighbors reportedly heard her cries for help, but no one called the police. People wondered, was this the apathy caused by big city life? But what psychologists found was that it was actually something else, what they call the bystander effect, which means that people don't help in emergency situations when other witnesses are present. And I think this is what happens on our sidelines as well. There's so many good parents that actually no one takes the initiative to do something. When I talk to many parents, they don't feel empowered by their school or their club or sports organization, or they don't feel that it's their place to stand up and say something to the angry parent or to another parent that, hey, this is not how we do things here. We have to try and stay respectful. We don't yell at referees. We don't coach the kids from the sideline. Now, I believe that in school, we'd have no problem standing up to a parent who was disrupting a math test, or if our kids had a play or a piano recital and a parent was yelling at the kids from the theater to get focused or quit forgetting their lines, or yelling at the teacher to put someone else in the lead role, people would say, sit down and be quiet. Let the kids do this. Why don't we do that at sporting events? We sit there and we cringed, we're embarrassed. But the thing is, that angry parent affects your child. We have to be brave. As cultural anthropologist Margaret Mead said, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. If your club or your school has asked everyone to watch this video series, then you have to be brave and not be afraid to say something. You must be the one of these first followers of this movement, the ones who are willing to change the culture on the sidelines. All you're doing is reminding that dad or mom, remember when we watched the video about respecting the kids, or don't coach from the sideline? Please don't coach. Please don't yell at the referee. Let's just be quiet and watch them compete. It's just a reminder. How can you do this? Well, first, I encourage you to share this course with other people you know. You can click on the share link below the video and send it not to the most outlandish parent you know, but to those who think like you, who act respectfully, and who want this to be about the needs and the values and the priorities of our kids first and foremost. The more people who sign up for this, the more supporters our kids will have on the sidelines. Please, if we want change, every single one of us can do our part simply by sharing this course with others and then holding each other accountable on the sidelines. Okay, so you're all done. And as promised, below is a link to download a free copy of my book, Changing the Game. It takes the next steps from this course, and if you read it, it will help you take everything you've learned here and put it into practice. It talks about all of the 7 C's of a high-performing state of mind, things like confidence and communication, and how to develop competence and what the right conditions look like so you can help your kids perform their best. You can also download your certificate of completion for your coach or your registrar if you're being required by your organization to hand that in. And finally, please stay connected with us. Join us by clicking the Facebook link below this video. On Twitter, you can find us at CTG Project HQ, or my personal Twitter is at Coach Johnny O. Go to our website, ChangetheGameProject.com, and there is my direct email, john@ChangetheGameProject.com, where you can reach out to me if you're interested in one of these workshops like you've seen in this video, bringing one of those to your club, or a coaching clinic to your club. So thank you so much for being part of this series, for respecting our kids, and for helping us to create a movement to change youth sports for the better.